Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. They've been working on a Husqvarna push mower, an HU 675FE, and it has a Briggs & Stratton 675EX 7.25 gross torque engine on it. There it goes. They were using it, and it just quit running on them. But when they brought it in, they got the wrong plug in there. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but we're gonna check out carburetor, check out spark plug, see if we can get it going. So hope you enjoy the video. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the right plug in there. We'll just go through the whole thing. So that's not good. It's supposed to have the short plug in there and has the long plug in there, and it actually bent the top part of the spark plug onto that electrode right there. Grab a new plug. It's supposed to take a RJ19LM, and it will be gapped around 30 thousandths. Let's see the difference on the threads. So I hope it didn't damage something in there. So it just bent that all the way down. Let me pull the rope once. I don't feel like nothing's broken. Guess we can stick the camera in there and look in there. There's a lot of debris on the side there, but I don't see nothing broke. Make sure to have some compression here. Don't want to get too involved with it. If a valve's bent or something. Put a wire on the flywheel brake cable handle up here. Oh yeah, it has compression. Well, that's good. Any kind of engine or any brand engine, make sure you get the spark plug that's made for that motor. It can be a different brand spark plug, whatever, but make sure the numbers are compatible, because this one here, that's for like a overhead valve, like a Honda engine or one of them Chinese engines, RN4C. Go ahead and check out the carburetor on that neck. And that's going to take a 5/16 or 8 millimeter. Oh geez, has a brand new air filter in there, but what's all that crap in here? Look at that. The heck is that? Well, we're going to go ahead and take the top off. This has the automatic choke on it and everything. Got to take a bolt out up here on top of the carburetor for the automatic choke. And I'm going to take the gas tank off and clean the gas tank, because I did not know. It's like a yellow powder or some doggone thing. Oh, these are Phillips or Torx, so it must be a Phillips. I take these screws out so I don't lose them. Here's for that automatic choke. It takes a 1/4 inch. But I still want to take this gas tank off, and then we're 5/16 up here, and it should be like a 3/8 down here. Get a pair of needle nose so I can get these out of here. And I'm missing one too. And this back here should be a 3/8. I'm gonna take the rope off the handlebars, pull rope, get a pair of pliers, take the clamp off the fuel line, kind of rock this back and forth to break it loose. I'm gonna go run this in my used gas barrel out back, run it dry so I can get the air hose in there and blow it out real good. Okay, well that's draining. Let's go ahead and pop this carburetor off, and this top piece, that's a 1/4 inch. And we do this, be careful you don't lose those springs and stuff. let it sit right there. And the two bolts holding the carburetor on are 3/8. And then up the governor linkage. I'm going to clean it off a little bit on the outside before we tear it apart. Okay, this bolt that holds the bolt on, it's a 1/2 inch, and that's actually where the main jet is too on these carburetors. Well, the inside is surprisingly cleaner than I thought it was going to be. But I'm going to boil this thing out. And right in here, here's the needle. There's a rubber seat in there. To get that out, just take like a little flat screwdriver. Don't ruin the side. Just go in there and like twist it a little bit. And get your air gun and blow in there, and it should shoot that right on out of there. Just like that, and it's gone. We're going to put these in the ultrasonic cleaner. I don't know where all that yellow stuff came from. No clue. Well, I'm going to clean this too. This is where your jet is. Stick that in there. Let's go over to the ultrasonic cleaner and get our carburetor and bowl. And it's not the dirtiest in the world, so probably 20 minutes. Okay, while we're doing that, might as well change that oil. Ain't that bad, but still dirty, but it's full. I'm going to use the vacuum pump. I like using them, it's less mess. That oil is cold, so it's going to take a little bit. These things only hold a 1/2 quart, 16 ounces, and they use the SAE 30 motor oil. Suck all that old oil out of there. Alrighty, we go grab some oil. And we got it right at 16 ounces. Right on full. Well, we still got some time for the carburetor's done, so we'll come back when the carburetor's done. Okay, this got out of the cleaner, and I'm not going to use a whole carburetor kit. I'm just going to put in a new seat and this O-ring that goes between the carburetor and the intake tube, because they can get smashed. So anyways, on this seat, there's like a smooth side on top and a rigid on the bottom. The rigid side goes in the carburetor first. And just kind of get it kind of squared up in there. Not like using a 3/16 drill bit with no spurs, nothing on it, nice and flat. Stick it in there and press it in there, because way at the very bottom it's a little bit tighter gap, and that's where this thing sets into. So make sure you press in there pretty hard. And once you get in there, just blow a little bit of air in there in case you have any debris. Okay, on your jet here, there's 2 holes on the side. That's where the gas gets sucked into, and on top, that's your jet is where it gets metered out. Cover 1 hole and spray carburetor clean the other, and it should shoot out a nice stream. See that nice stream that comes out of there? So you know that's clean. Must be a fire somewhere. Put it in there like that. In our bowl. And if that jet was dirty, I just use like a little piece of wire to clean it out. Okay, let's go ahead and start putting this back on the lawnmower here. And there's this O-ring I was talking about. Little O-ring right here. See how it's kind of flattened out? And here's our new one. So we're gonna go ahead and stick that on there. That way it'll seal it up so no air gets sucked in there, then it'll make it run leaner. It's kind of amazing how these doggone carburetors work. It's pretty simple. Them two little holes on the bottom where that jet suck the gas in and it gets metered out in that jet, and it gets sucked up into the venturi through that tube there. And the air going in, it's like a vacuum. It sucks that gas through here and mixes with the air, and it always amazed me on that stuff. So get that up there and grab our bolts. Okay, now I put this automatic choke on. This little pin goes in that little fork right there. Still don't know what that yellow stuff was. Sure, everything's working there. When I blew out the gas tank, there's bugs in the gas tank, flies, you name it was in the gas tank. I blew it all out. Put our fuel line on, put our clamp on. I'm gonna put this one here, goes in the bottom corner. Get it in there and get it lined up. And there are little bolts on top. It only had two in there, it's supposed to have three, so I gotta go find them. I have a little drawer with these little special bolts. Go grab one here real quick. When I tear apart, blow it up more, so if I can try to save that kind of stuff, because you never know when you're gonna need it or not. Okay, this air filter base. I'd like to know what that is. I'll blow that off real quick. I'm gonna put our new gasket on. Like little pins to hold it in place. This hole right here goes in that vent tube right there. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put gas in there and just make sure gas ain't leaking out of the carburetor before I get the air filter on there, because these paper filters, you can't get them wet or stuff or else they don't work right anymore. So let me go put some fuel in here and just let it sit for a couple of minutes to make sure it's not leaking. Be on the safe side. We only use premium around here with no ethanol. That's all we use around here. Alright, well, I'm waiting for that to see if it leaks or not. I might as well put this cover back on. And them two Phillips screws go on top. Okay, it's not leaking. Okay. Means I got it up here, might as well do one more thing to it, and that's sharpen the blade. Done all this work to it. You know, like saving all these bolts and stuff that comes off motors. It's AYP hub on there. Yeah, it could use a sharp. The AYPs are 9/16. MTDs are 5/8, so you can tell what kind of blade hub you have on there. And the belt for the self-propelled looks good. Yeah, definitely could use a sharpening. And when I sharpen this, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go 10 times. And the same other side, make sure it's good. But I take the exact same amount off each side. People ask me, why don't you balance it? Why don't you balance it? Well, if you take off so much on this side to take the exact same amount off the other side, it should be the same. Yeah, there's 10. I need to do it some more. So it'd be, let's just do 20 on each. Well, it looks a lot better. I can't get that nick out all the way. Well, that's going to cut some grass. Now if the thing starts up, we'll be doing good. Put on that star. Okay, next thing you do is take it off the table and see if she runs. Alright, it has the automatic choke, so don't worry about pushing no primer buttons. So, see what happens. Well, there you go. Hope this video helps you out. I appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button. Please subscribe. Anyway, you guys have a good afternoon.